myself, my name is Grace Oyedokun. So if you're on our community platform, I'm always the one there on everyone's DM, and I'm also in WhatsApp sending everyone messages. That's what I do. That's practically what I do. I'm an extrovert. I like chit chatting. I love playful things. So if you're on the community WhatsApp group and you're always seeing messages, I'm the one. So put a face, put a face to the name. Okay. First off, I want to pause by introducing African women in AI. That is our community. We are founded by AIBIA, African Intelligence Blockchain Initiative for Africa. So AIBIA founded us. They are our mother, and we are their babies. Okay, so we're here all thanks to AIBIA, but we are currently funded by deep funding. I know we've been hearing a lot of deep funding. We don't overemphasize it. We are always talking about deep funding. That's because African women in AI, we are currently funded by deep funding. And deep funding, it's a community platform. It's a circle whereby you get funded as high as up to $100,000. You can get funded between $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, and as up to $10,000. And currently, deep funding is having a funding round coming up very soon. So that is why African women in AI, we want everyone to benefit from it. So this isn't just a community whereby all we do is talk, and we are not show working. There is show work. If African women in artificial intelligence can be funded by deep funding, which means anybody here can be funded in as much as you know what you're doing, you bring your A game, you participate in our events. We've already shared the secret to what deep funding always look out for in proposals. That was in our last event. And please, if you were not in our last event and you're on the community platform, I shared our YouTube video there. You can go there and watch. So everyone has equal opportunity to be funded by deep funding. Bring your project, write a killer proposal, and that is why we're here. So you pitch those proposals. And once the funding round comes up, the BGI Nexus would be here to hold your hands every step of the way. So you're not doing this alone. We are walking you through the individual steps to get funded. So thank you once more for joining. Someone said, I don't know how the pitching. Were you in the last event? Imoene Game. Oh, I'm sorry. That was because you're not in the last event. The last event, which was handled by Miriam Ikwere, she handled everything perfectly well. She explained. But of course, you've not lost anything. You're on the community platform. Yeah, I know you're on the community platform. I shared a YouTube video for the last event. So please, you can go watch it. And we also shared the proposal template. And we also shared the format by which you write the proposal. We even shared grants, links of various grants. So it will not just be, our focus will not just be on deep funding. Deep funding is funding us, of course. And our target is to bring in minimum of 30 to 50 proposals for deep funding for people to get funded by. So you don't need to worry, please. I'm sorry you missed the event, but nothing lost, okay? Okay, thank you very much for listening. Now, let me start by introducing our panelists. Our panelist, I call her Mommy HR. I don't call her this to her face, but I saved the number as that. Mommy HR. She's an HR professional and also an AI educator. Her name is Abiodun Alabi, all the way from Nigeria. Please, Abiodun Alabi, can we see your face? I saw your face at first when we started. Let's see your beautiful face.
Okay, thank you. This is my face. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone, depending on your location.
Yeah.
Good evening. I'm honored to be here today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, that's our first panelist. Then our second panelist, all the way from South Africa. Have we ever? Yeah, we've had a South African come up on our events here. I wanted to ask if I wanted to say she's the first South African but she's not. So her name is Utani Pretty Mbegwana. I hope I'm not murdering the name, but I call her Pretty. I call her Pretty because she is pretty. You see that? Did you just confirm the name now? She is pretty.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. And my name is Unati Pretty Bengwana. Yes. All the way from South Africa, as you may hear, she said, in Gauteng. Yes, I'm project manager, a specialist in engineering, and also I do have a company that also does come out with AI solutions. So I'm really happy to be here, and I can't wait to hear the proposals.
Okay, thank you very, very much. We also have a third panelist, but Mary Waweru. She has been on our events before when we did introduction to AI and machine learning, but unfortunately she had an emergency, so she couldn't be here. But of course, we have our Ebu, Abiodun, and Pretty. They are up to the task. They are up to the task. Okay, so thank you very much for being here today. So we have some pictures in the house. I don't know, Sandra Adeyeye, are you here? Sandra Adeyeye Bellu. Sandra, are you here? We have Candida Akulu. Candida Akulu. Candida, if you're here, please speak to the mic. If Candida, okay, if you're not here, we have Jessica Ochieng. Jessica Ochieng. What's wrong? Are you scared? Are you guys scared? Our pictures, what's happening? Are you guys nervous? Our panelists are here. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. They are here to guide. This is a safe space. Okay. Are you here? Are you here? Are you here? What about Kelvin? Do we have Kelvin? Kelvin Muruga. Kelvin Muruga, are you here? I think our pictures are actually scared. Our pictures are actually scared. And they told me they were all ready. Eric Nzioka. Why are you, is it because, are you scared of panelists? They are like the nicest person you could ever meet. They are like the nicest persons you could ever meet. Guys, where are you? Where are you? Is anybody sending me a message in guys, where are you? I'm sorry. I think I have a list code. Guys, where are you, please? Okay, is there anybody in the house who you have, maybe you have an idea that you would want to pitch out? Is there anyone in the chat section? Do you have an idea? You think the idea can fetch you money? You want us to go? Yeah, your idea is more powerful than you think. Pretty just said that. So please, guys, don't fret. Don't fret at all. We are all here to listen to you. Please don't fret. We are here to listen to you guys. So where are you? Sandra, what about who else is in the house and is ready to pitch, please? Okay. And Ngaba Fiona. Okay, please. Yes, you have the floor. You can turn on your mic and also your camera.
Okay, yeah. Hey everyone. Hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, but I think my camera is not going to be on because where I am, the environment is not really professional. Hope it's clear.
No problem. We can hear you. We can hear you. No problem.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone. I'm called Fiona Nagaba from Kampala, Uganda, but currently in a remote area called Kabuyanda in Isinjo district. I'm happy to be here and to meet everyone on this platform. Um, and I really appreciate for this initiative because it's a very good initiative that is really training us on how to pitch our ideas. Okay, let me start with my idea. I grew up in a rural community in a very remote area whereby my studying and education was a very big struggle. My parents were the banana plantation farmers, so we could exchange our banana harvest with the school for the school fees. It happened one day when my dad was borrowing school fees for my siblings and I. And that day, my dad turned out without any money. So at that time, I thought my dreams are shut down. Then I think it was like after 3 days, I received a call from my uncle when he was like, I really want to support you to continue with your education. The day I was leaving my village, going to the capital city to continue with my education, one of my friends who's now have 4 kids told me, Fiona, if you're done with your education, do not forget us. That word stayed on my mind. I realized that my education it's not mine alone, it is for the whole community. When I finished my education, my studies, I went back to my community and be like, what can I really do to my community and really support them? I realized that my community are the banana plantation farmers, but a lot goes to waste. During surplus season, we have too much banana, but it goes to waste. I was like, how can I really transform this banana waste into something that can really help my community and also give skills to my rural people? Because my people migrate from my community, they go abroad to work like maids, to work like security guards. I started this idea. It's not yet a real product. It's not yet a real project, but still, I'm still doing more research on how can I really do it. We are training the youth on how to transform banana waste into eco-friendly products. Organic fertilizers and also banana soap. We are making banana soap from banana waste, and we are also doing banana flour because during surplus season like right now we have a lot of banana that goes to waste, and the season and the season when we don't have banana, we are completely off. Like students don't have food to eat, uh, parents don't have money to pay for their kids. So we are transforming that banana waste into banana flour that can be an alternative to the season when we don't have food completely. So I think that's my idea that I'm really trying to do. Thank you.
Wow, that's really wonderful. That's really wonderful. Okay, I'll give it. Okay, let's meet with Abiodun Alabi. Okay, you've heard that pitch. You've heard what you said, what she has said. So this is a safe space. So do you have any feedback? Is there any correction so she can improve so that by the time she gets to the big stage, this pitch would be perfect ready. Thank you, Abiodun.
Okay, thank you, Grace. Nagaba, I must say that your storytelling skill is on point. I like the way you connect your personal story to the impact you intend to make. That is so beautiful. I like that aspect. Um, Please keep that up, because your personal story is really aligned with what you want to do. So any founder we want to, collaborate with you, support your work. However, I want you to, simply ask yourself if you can if you can answer this question. Yeah, it's fine. But if you can't answer the question, yeah, I want you to take it outside this session and answer the question, because it will help you help whoever going to relate with you to have clarity. I know your picture, your story shows connects with the impact, but let's talk about sustainability of your impact. So ask yourself, what how will you measure your success beyond revenue? Or let's talk about innovation. Innovation too. Ask yourself again, what makes your approach different from any existing solution? If there is anything like that in your community, you need to differentiate whatever is the impact you are making with the existing one. What makes you to stand out? Yes, that's the word. What makes your impact to stand out in your community? Because I don't want to believe that in the whole of your country you are the only one making this kind of impact. So please go ahead and do this research. If you have the answer, like I said, you can respond here. But if you don't have the answer, this is perfectly okay. And also, you for the banana, what are you thinking of diverse ways to turn this to profitable venture? What I mean is, I don't know what you use banana for in your country, but I know that in my own country we use it for several things, and some people don't even know different. Some just know that, oh, for banana this is only thing I can use it for. But some, with awareness and education, people can see how they can use the same product to achieve different results in a healthy way. So look at that also. And if you, like I said, if you have response here, it's fine. But if you don't have any response here, please look into this, take note, and work on it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this feedback. Maybe I can start with the last one about banana. For us, banana is our normal food that we eat. So we don't use it for other things. It's mainly for eating, and so that's why I'm transforming it into banana flour that can be used as an alternative instead of a maize flour during that season when we don't have food. And at the same time, we have people who are doing bakeries, like they're baking, so they can use the same banana flour to do some cakes and to do a lot of things from baking. I think that's what I can say on bananas. Then about the sustainability part of my project, or according to the research that I've done, there are very many projects that are doing like the same thing, but mainly the uniqueness in my project, it's like people are doing it. They are training the youth, they are giving them the skills. But remember, the youth, they don't have money to start their own capital, to start their own businesses. So my project, and according to how I wanted to structure it, I trained the youth. They joined the association. It's like doing the products, and we sell them under one umbrella. So it means if you have money, you can go and start your own business, but when you're selling the products, they are under our organization, because we want to trace the production of every product that you're making. We want to verify every product that you're making. So that's what we are doing, and I think that's the only difference and the uniqueness under our project, or maybe under my idea that I'm going to do. Then maybe another thing about revenue and everything, because sustainability, they say it is very expensive, but we are making the products, we are selling the products, and we are continuing reinvesting in our idea, in our project. And also we are charging a little money that can be affordable to the youth to attend the training, because sometimes if you're doing the training and it's completely free, that means the youth are not going to put a lot of focus, because they will think it's just there for free. But if someone invests at least maybe like $3, they'll be like, I invested my money, so I have to make sure that I utilize my money. So that's what I really want to do. Thank you.
Oh, well done, Nagaba. Well done. Like I said, I like the way your project is standing out, and I want to believe you are ready for the funding opportunity. Well done. Over to you, Grace.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Like I love what you said, that her storytelling part was breathtaking. Like I was literally emotional, especially when she said that she going to school, she getting an education is not just for herself alone. So thank you very much, Nkamba. Thank you very much. And I hope and I know this would work for you. We are here, we are here for you. We're here to hold hands with you and work with you every step of the way. Thank you very much. Okay, Pretty, let's go to Pretty. So, Pretty, what do you have to say about her pitch? What feedback do you have to give? What correction, additions,
Okay.
subtraction?
First of all, I would like to say well done, Nagaba. That was a really good pitch. But I like the way you really told your story, like how it connects personal, and also with also how it connects to the community. And just some suggestions of how you can improve your pitch. I think you should just, as I agree with everything that my co-panelist has advised you on saying, some of the things I was going to say, but I'm not going to repeat. But things that I think that are very important for you to take back from this is to make sure that when you're introducing yourself or the problem of the pitch, make sure that you don't spend a lot of time in the explaining, or to say I'm coming from where else. Just be clear. Make sure that you do tell your story very short. It should be clear, and also the most important thing is to be able to define your problem, like define your project. So and also like for someone who is in South Africa, I know that with banana we only use it to just to eat it. I didn't know that there's banana waste and all that. So it will be very good to also consider to explain of what is banana plantation and what is banana waste, so that someone who's not familiar with that can be able to understand and picture it. But you did a very great job into explaining the product. But also, I would also say, and also when you're saying your project should be clear, as I said, should be short. Maybe things of like, for example, to say my project is about to transfer banana waste into usable products or something along those lines. And also you should be able to know what are your short-term goals and your long-term goals, and also to define yourself, like to say, as if someone is doing that or is thinking of doing that same thing, you should be able to differentiate yourself from the market, to say this is what makes me unique. And since you did explain that this is still in an idea and you're still doing feasible studies, so when you're busy doing your research and everything, please consider those things. And also, it will be nice maybe next time when you come here to have a presentation for us to see. And also, it's nice to have visuals and data behind any pitch. And since it's the first time, so we won't be too hard on you guys. So that's something that you can work on. But overall, you did a great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Pretty. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Abiodun. And thank you very much, Nakaba. So I know you've heard the feedbacks from our panelists, and please do well to implement that. And I hope you're also on the community platform, because this your pitch is actually one we Deep Funding would like. They like sustainability, environmental friendly. So please, if you're not on our WhatsApp group chat, it is pinned on the chat. Loretta or Miriam will pin our WhatsApp group chat on there. So please, if you're not there, please join us. So when the funding round commence, we would be here with you every step of the way. We are here for you, and your story is one that is really, really touching. It's very, very emotional. I get where your drive is coming from, and you will definitely get there, girl. We support you. I am supporting you. The entire AWA is behind you. So we're here for you. Whatever you need, we're here for you. Please just, if you're not on the community platform, please join our community platform. Okay, I can see Kevin. Kevin is on the call. Kelvin Muruga. Kelvin, please, can you raise your hand up if you're ready for your pitch? Kelvin. I think? Yeah. Kevin is here. Late comer. You came late. Or was I the one that didn't see you? Either ways, I'm happy you're here. Okay. Let's hear from you, Kelvin.
Good afternoon, everyone. My English is not well good, but you can understand me. Okay. My name is Kelvin Muruga. I'm from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and I'm 25 years old. So firstly, I need to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak in front of you, to present my project. I really need to say thank you. So my project is called the Job Connect. This is a project app that is aimed to connect people with a nearly job opportunity through a live location. So what the problem did I discover? I discovered that most of the people, especially youth and many graduates, they struggle to get their jobs. So this led many people to become jobless. But in real sense, in big cities like, let's say in East Africa, like Dar es Salaam, Nairobi, Kampala, Kigali, there is a lot of opportunities, job opportunity for unskilled and skilled, and for temporary and the permanent jobs are available every day. But people, they lack access to connect with that opportunities because they don't know where they can link with that job opportunities that are always there in many cities. So I come up with the solutions. I come up with the solution of building an app that connects these people with the nearly job opportunities. So this app works that it's like people they can request a worker like a request a tax. So what it works? It's also like someone went to the app after. My English is not good, but I hope you can understand well.
Calvin, Your English is good for us to understand. Just go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I come up with a solution that I should build an app that connects these people with nearly jobs. So it's like, let's say an example, someone need a driver, a temporary driver. So instead of keep asking people, where can I get a driver? Can I get a driver? So instead of doing that, he can go direct to the app and make a request, like he needs a driver. You see, so that the people who registered in our application as a driver, register themselves as a driver, they can get that request, so that they can be seen on by those people and make a deal. So this helps people to get a job, especially unskilled ones, and on those skilled in easy way, because most of the people, there is a lot of jobs in, as I say, in many cities, but people, they lack those access. So we give that access for them to get a job. So they register themselves and the work they capable to do in our application, so that when someone need a, let's say a driver, if you register yourself as a driver and someone come in our app and to find a driver in specific location, he can get you. So it is an easy to for the people, let's say like a cooker. If we have a house party, we need someone who can cook. So if you registered yourself as a cooker, so we can find you, instead of us for keep asking neighbors, asking relatives, where can I get a cooker? Where can I get a driver? So we provide a good way for people to get a job, for those skilled and unskilled, and to make sure that people, they're gonna love and use this project. Example, in scenario like the driver. So we need, if you register yourself as a driver, you need to upload your driving license. If you register yourself as a teacher, you need to upload your certificates. So yeah, and if you register yourself like you don't have, let's say you don't have certificate, the library license, but you are capable to do the work that need a lot of energy, a lot of power. Let's say you can register, and if someone have a work to give you, which does not need any knowledge, you can get that access. So this is, I can say this is, for me, I see that is big thing, because we can help many people who don't have a job in Africa to get some jobs and connect to them, because there is a lot of temporary jobs. There is a lot people, they can get daily income instead of being dependent, waiting for the job, or to wait for the people they know to give them a job, so they can get their self, and it will be near free to use this app, because we are aimed to help, not to for getting too much to get money or what, but we need money for uh, for everything, but our aim is to make people have an access to a job opportunity. That is my project, and now I'm in stage of prototyping this project. I've already make a research, and some interview some people, especially joblesses, and I come up with some good response from them, because they tell me, most of them, they tell me this is good, this will help. So I think this is good. So this is my project. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Kelvin. Thank you very much. You did great. You did well. This is a safe space. We are here for you and we are here with you. Okay, thank you very much. That's a lovely one. Okay, so let's go to our first panelist, Mrs. Alabi. So what do you think? You've heard what Kelvin have to say about his project and everything attached to it. So what do you have to say? What feedback, what corrections, what advice, what improvements do you have for him? Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Calvin. The first thing I would like to tell you is that confidence is not something that you can gain or have until you make attempts. And if you want to make that attempt, don't kill yourself by judging yourself that people cannot understand whatever you're saying, right? Don't go to any pitch opportunity and say that I hope you people can hear me. No. Or go to any pitch and say I don't think you can understand my language. My English is poor. No, your English is perfect for you. However, you are work in progress. So you can work on your communication skill. You can work on your communication skill, but most importantly, I want you to work on something. Number one, work on your storytelling. Two, work on timing. You take a lot of time, work on that. Also include statistics, relevant statistics about maybe job for your project. Now you want to create job, you want to link low skill job to the right customers, right? What you need to get your fact right. So work on getting relevant and updated current one. Don't use statistics of maybe job or unemployment in your country for the 20 years ago. Just do something relevant. Look for that. So that is three things I said you should work on. So, and I also need to also commend your boldness for you to even think of others. That is what most people don't know. To think of others, to think of creating social impact or NGO. The truth is that you must be extraordinary person to think about that, not thinking about only you. That is great. Well done, Kelvin. And I believe that your social impact is great and is going to impact your community. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Abiodun. And I'm sure Kevin would have taken notes. Kevin, do you have anything to say to what she has said?
Oh, thank you. I take it.
Thank you very much. Okay, and we are going over to Pretty. Pretty, I know you've made some observations. I know you heard
Yes.
what he has to say. So why don't you give Kelvin your own feedback? What improvements do you want him to have?
Like,
Okay.
first of all, I'd like to thank Kelvin for the presentation. Good work. And also, yes, there are places to improve on. So the first panelist has touched on most of the stuff, and then confidence is very important. As everyone has said it, confidence is very important, and also to everyone that's listening, they should make sure that they are confident. I know it's a first time pitching, you're not used to this, but this is a safe space. We are your sisters. we are here to guide you, and also that so that when you present your pitch to the funders, you'll be confident and with your work. I like the way you've defined the product to say it's Job Connect and how it will solve the challenge, and then that's the app. But please, when you're doing your story telling, or when you're defining when you're mentioning your solution, please also be include your audience. Like you already did say your audience, it will be people that are looking for jobs, but be specific to say it will be these types of people or jobs that will be in the app. Because when you're explaining, I was even trying to at first I thought maybe you're only talking about like a e-hailing service. The app is like your Bolt or your Uber. But after when you were talking for some time, I only understood to say, okay, it's not just for drivers, but it's also for people who are cooking or who have businesses and everything. So just make sure that you do explain that part. And you did mention that you did your research, but I'm not sure how far did you go with your research. With the research, please also show that, bring data to say there's so much research shows the 1, 2, 3, there's this number of people, or I did my research, there is an existing app, or there are existing apps, or there are not existing apps that do the certain features. And also if there are existing apps, you also show how yours will be different, and also how it will help the people or the challenge in your community. And also what else? I think the other stuff, our HR lady, she has said it, but overall very good. Thank you very much. Just work on the confidence, and also make sure that you bring your data and everything connects and flow. And for everyone, I'll just to say, I don't know if it's your first time or you recently joined the community, but please make sure you follow the advice and the templates that are shared in the group, so that when you're presenting, everything flows and you're able to connect the dots and everything, so that everyone can understand your problem and also your product.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Preeti. I really, really appreciate everything you have to say. And it was a powerful one. It was a nice one. Thank you, Abiodun, as well. Abiodun made a lot of points, and I know Kelvin has taken to them. Just like I said, we are here for you. Every adjustment that our panelist has given to you, please do well, feel free and implement that. And you can always reach us on the community platform on WhatsApp, Telegram, Discord. Reach out to us, and we'll see you through more. Okay, I saw Marcella. Marcella said she wants to pitch. Marcella, are you ready? And I think Marcella will be the last person we'll be taking for today. So Marcella, please shoot. Good luck.
Thank you. My name is Marcella, and I am based in Kenya. So when I had like AI and this whole group, I thought like this is my perfect place to be, and I'm so glad that I joined the WhatsApp group. I was not able to join the other meeting that was held, I think 1 or 2 weeks ago. I'm not very sure, I can't remember, but I was there. So I'm pitching for a company that is already in existence for the last like 3 months. I may not have like my deck here, but yeah, I'll go ahead. So I'm introducing Somasoma AI. So Somasoma AI, born from me being a classroom teacher. So first, it's an EdTech AI platform that helps teachers generate their schemes of work, lesson plans, have the AI for their daily use, like daily assessments, exam generation in their classroom. It has also student features for the AI on the same. And this is fueled from the fact that, right now with the evolution of AI, I noted a gap, like Kenyan teachers are not well versed with the use of like ChatGPT, Gemini, and so many other AIs that are out there. And I have been a classroom teacher before. I am a trade teacher. I am a curriculum specialist or curriculum editor. I edit school books. So this came about from like, how do I tailor this, let's say like ChatGPT, to like teacher specific in Kenya. How do I tell teacher, like, instead of giving ChatGPT 100 prompts to get them schemes of work done right, they can be able to, like, click in few seconds they have it generated. They can be able to get a lesson plan from the AI direct. So because when you go to ChatGPT and it tells to give you a scheme of work, it's gonna take forever, and you have to keep like uploading your curriculum design or your syllabi that you're using. If you're using in Kenya, we have what we call competency-based curriculum, I think, which is a little bit it's renamed, like in most countries, like in Rwanda, they kind of use something similar to what we use. I beg to be corrected because I'm not very sure, but I'm trying to learn like their curriculum on the same. But in Kenya, you use your curriculum design to actually generate your schemes of work. And if you're a classroom teacher, or you have met any teachers out there, not just Kenyan teachers, they spend hours, drafting these schemes of work because they have to be evaluated by the administration. So that is how Soma AI was born, to be able to like automate that. It's already out there, it's live. And in the last 3 months that we have been in business, we have had a good number of teachers actually registering in the platform. It's a web-based application called Soma AI. You can even check it, somasoma.app. That is the name that we use on Google. And so for the tools for the students, we looked at, parents are, being skeptical letting their children use ChatGPT because they don't know like what, like with the use of AI, children can, Google so much things that are probably not good for, parental controls and stuff. So we thought of an AI that actually helps them to do things in a very safe environment, like to get their Easter feedback, learn a new language, get a debate partner, get a tongue twister. We have a favorite, it's called character chatbot. This is where a child can learn history. So let's say you want to talk to Nelson Mandela. So you get to talk to the AI like on a first person basis. So you can ask the AI, when was Nelson Mandela born? Who are you with in prison, on a first person basis. And then we have like a debate. This is a child can, propose a motion and ask the AI to choose a side. And then, the child inputs their points. And, the AI also like gives its points. And then at the end of the day, we have like an analysis. We also have a step-by-step problem solver for the students, where like if a child is having a problem with mathematics or science, they're able to, get how this is solved. I used to have a problem with chemistry, and I wish I had that earlier on because it's able to like take me through that. Also, we have a very a feature. When you go to the platform, I can't say like it's really live, but we are developing that. It's called Teachers Hub. It's like an e-commerce space for teachers, because what we've realized is that when you go to YouTube and you look for Kenyan content, you are not likely to get videos of Kenyan teachers teaching. Yeah, so you get Indian teachers teaching. So how about like having African video lessons out there? So we have what we call Soma Teacher Hub. And then on the student side, it's got, Soma video library. This is where if your child missed a class, they're able to follow through in a video lessons pre-recorded by other teachers. So in fact, today evening, we have a training for around 60 teachers. This is a second training for the teachers to actually get it right. So instead of a child going to scroll through TikTok, they can actually scroll through Soma AI and get the video lessons. They're like very small bit size. The maximum is 10 minutes, the list of like 5 minutes, because if it's mathematics grade 1, we want the teacher to actually be able to deliver a certain topic. That is topic 1, subtopic 2, this particular learning experience that has to be taught on the same. Yes. So how the platform is going to make money is subscription based. So for students, they pay 500 Kenya shillings. I don't know how to convert that in like other currencies, but it's around like $3 or something for a month. At 500, it's about like $4 for a month. And then if they pay per term, they pay lower, 1,000 Kenya shillings. And then for the teachers, they pay 400 per month to access these the schemes of work generation, lesson planners. They can be able to generate the exams, comprehension questions. I must admit, like, all these tools are aligned to the Kenyan competency-based curriculum, but we are also expanding to, like, be all Pan-African. And our competitors are Teachmate AI. If you have a time, you can, like, check them out. And then you also have Magic School AI. They're doing something similar what you do, but Teachmate is based in UK, and Magic School is based in the US. Yes. I think I'm done. Unless you have any questions for me, I'll be very happy to answer. Thank you.
Okay, Abiodun, please take over.
Masena Karimi, did I get your name? I hope I did not murder your name.
No, you got it right. Thank you.
Okay, well done. Great initiative. Personally, I like people who are innovative and thinking. Are you, number one, let me ask, are you a teacher?
Yes, I am a trained teacher.
So
Yes.
I can say that you are a forward-thinking teacher. So you are not just a teacher, you are thinking ahead, looking at AI. How can you solve some problems in teaching industry with AI? And that is so beautiful. Like I said, I was introduced, I'm an HR person, and I also think about this, and I use AI to create innovation that is helping. Aside educating people, I also use AI to solve human capital issue. So now let me ask you this question. This your Samuel, what, give me the name again.
Soma AI.
Soma AI.
Yeah, Soma means read in Swahili. So read, so it's just read AI. Soma. SOM.
Okay. Number one, I need to say that I like the fact that you already know related solution in other countries. So that means you are not looking at just yourself. You can see, you can get templates of existing projects like your own. So that will help you a lot and give you speed. I can say that. So look into that. Look into other countries. Look into solution from other country doing exactly what you're doing. And okay, I can see it's an app, right? Okay, since it's already existed, so I want to say that you can also look into creating a bot. You can also look into creating a bot.
Yeah.
Sometimes having a lot of people, they find it, don't let me say difficult, to download different apps. But everybody now, we all use what? WhatsApp. So if you can link this to a WhatsApp, it can give you more or it can give you more traction to your existing app. Please look into that. And I want to ask, do you have data? Have you run any survey that can give you an idea of how people can use your products? You know, sometimes we look for we identify problem to solve, but I realize that when you identify a problem to solve, one of the things you can do is to look for how people will like their problem to be solved. Let me share a personal example with you. Currently, I co-founded a platform, an AI empowered platform. It is the first of its kind in Africa, and it is called My Work Check 360. The solution is for us to have review platform, employer and employees review platform in Africa. There is an existing one for the globally, which is Glassdoor. Everybody knows Glassdoor, but Glassdoor is not owned by African. And also, I'm sharing my experience so that we know what your people will like. Two, it is Glassdoor is a great platform, but only allow employees to review. And we, based on online survey we did, we could see many, especially business owners, small, medium, and small business owners, crying on social media that this salesperson or account officer, take away their product or their money and just left them with nothing and all of that. We could also see even family saying that, oh, this driver, this driver or nanny maltreating their children and all of that. And also we realized that people coming online to say that, oh, I use this particular, maybe let me use Uber. I use Uber and the driver was not, kind, was this, or I was almost kidnapped. We could read all of that online, and we realized that this driver, the problem is not about the platform, maybe Uber or InDrive or whatever. We realized that when one of them misbehave on one platform, they will leave that platform and move to another app. So we came up with, early this year, we came up with an idea that we are going to have an app, yes, that we give platform for people to share their ideas, their reviews. Reviews will guide both African living in African and Africans in the diaspora to know the kind of service and all of that. We look into it and we wanted an app. And we did little survey, like I said, you should do now. Little survey to know what platform will people will love to engage. We realized that coming up with, starting with an app will not get our solution out there for people to know or people to engage. So we started with having a website. So we started with having a website that we give, that you can just within 5 minutes create. As an organization, you can create your account within 1 minute. As individual, you can create an account, and also you can submit your review as anonymous. Okay. Oh, thank you, Marcella. Okay, it's web application for now. Good. So I like that. So please look at the problem you want to solve. Might be good one, but the platform you are using, make sure that it is something that the people that will engage your service, there is something that they will like to use. So if you need to start with an app, go ahead. If you need to use web, go ahead. And today we have privilege of AI. If you need to use WhatsApp bots, please go ahead and use it. Well done. I must say that your initiative is so fantastic one, and I believe that it will impact others. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Abiodun. Thank you, Marcella. I know you've taken notes. Okay, Pretty, over to you. Do you have anything to say, to add to this?
To add, to say, first, I would like to say, well done, Marcella. Very good pitch. I love your confidence and how your storytelling, and also that your product is something which is already live, and how it connects from what you're currently doing and how it's solving problems, and how also other people are already using your product. The questions that I just want to ask is, like, do you have any marketing strategy, or how are we going to promote your app and then also, and how are you going to be able to how are you going to connect it to other schools, like other schools or other communities to use your app? And also, how would you be able to, maybe a strategy of how you're going to change people that are using other AI apps like your ChatGPT to do their homeworks or to assist them? And also another question is, what are your KPIs, like your expected measurable results, to say that, to know that your app is doing what is expected to do, like what you measure yourself into, like your goals. But those are the only questions that I have. But overall, very good. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Allow me to answer that very quickly. So far, our marketing strategy has been on social media marketing. So we've been doing a lot of like LinkedIn posters on we have been doing online live webinars to teachers to actually explain how this works for them. And as I said earlier, we have 204 teachers as of this morning who are using the platform. And how do we measure this is that, so when a teacher logs into the platform, they have what we call like free credit. So if you generate 1 schemes of work, you deplete 1 credit. So if you generate like 5, you deplete 5 credits. So, and so far we're seeing like teachers, some of the teachers who are already on the platform, we have someone who has 0 credits, you know, in 2 days. So that's how we know, like, you know, this it's actually being used. So it's just not someone just creating an account and just leaving it there with their like 10 credits on the same. The other question was, did I get it right? Really? Yeah, we're trying to also have partnerships with other big companies. So far, we're in communication with Ubuntu. If you're in South Africa, you know Ubuntu, and you know they're all in education space. So we are in communication with them. We have communications with another organization called EverySTEM, and so many other, you know, individuals who are like willing to come on board. We haven't received any funding or any grant to help us push for this. So that's why I think our marketing is a little bit slow. So we just, you know, on social media. But I guess, you know, when you start like taking revenue from the platform and, you know, get like enough funding to be able to revamp the things on the platform, we're able to like expand on the same. Yeah, I guess I have answered. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, you have answered. Thank you. Very well explained.
Thank you very much, Marcella. And Marcella, I hope you are on our WhatsApp group chat. And I would love you if you can DM me personally, not just you, everybody who has pitched today. You can DM me personally. So we'll take it up from there. And whenever the next funding round comes up, you would apply with immediate effect. Okay, I know I said Marcella is the last speaker today, but please, my panelists, you have to help me. Just one more person. We have one more person, and his name is Mogadi. Mogadi. Hope you're ready, and I'm sorry, I hope I'm not murdering your name. So this is the last speaker for today. Are you ready? Okay. Nice.
Okay. Greetings, everyone. Just to correct you, Grace, my Mungari is my surname. My name is Bongile. Good afternoon once more. My name is Bongile Mungari, founder of Ukuhamba. Ukuhamba is actually an African word meaning mobility in English. I don't know how it feels like to live with someone who's living with any form of physical disabilities. I come from a family of 8 siblings, but none of us is actually living with any form of disability. But however, back in 2018, I was actually provoked to see how our people struggle to access mobility, especially in the public sector. That actually made me to think how best can I actually solve the problem. Although I don't have any medical background, I actually use my engineering background to try and solve the problem. So as Ukuhamba, what we do, we actually leverage the digital technologies for faster affordability and sustainability of prosthetics and assistive devices for MPTs and those that are living with physical disabilities. So in a nutshell, we are into your biomanufacturing and health tech industry. The problem that we are solving as Ukuhamba is actually the demand of affordable prosthetics and assistive devices, which is currently higher than what is available in the market. As we speak currently in South Africa, we're having more than 3 million MPTs and only 30.5 have access to any form of prosthetic. And then the solution that we came about is that we actually use your 3D printing, 3D scanning to actually fasten the turnaround time, meaning that our people, they don't have to wait for 5 years or more trying to access this, but they're actually able to access this in a day or two or within a week. It actually depends with the design. And the good thing about our prosthetics, they actually come in various colors that delights the user, meaning that an MPT or user is able to overcome disability in a psychological level. They come in colorful colors. You actually tell us which color is suitable for your needs, and we actually make this more cost effective, and we are using like recyclable material and also waste material such as water bottles, your water bottles, recycled water bottles, your plant made from a corn plant to actually produce this. And then, of course, we do have competitors in the market, and the competitors list is endless. But we also like looking also, for example, hospital. They're also our competitors because they're also able to produce prosthetics. They're also indirect and indirect competitors. But what actually sets us apart as Wuhamba is that we actually put customization at the forefront, meaning that we don't produce just for the sake of a prosthetic or assistive device for an individual, but a person is actually able to use this flexible, and also we actually cater according to the client's requirements, meaning that you are also part of the designing. Unlike the ones that you get from a public hospital where they just give you one size fit all, we don't do that. And also the good thing that what sets us apart is that also the pricing. Currently, we are 70% more affordable to what the market is currently charging, because as a person living with disability in South Africa, you have to have 50,000 to over above $1 million to be able to fund someone who's living with any form of disability at your home or your household. But we are able to produce this at a cost of 15,000, even lesser than that. It actually depends with the design. And currently, what we actually managed to achieve as Uhamba, our traction, we have managed to assemble the team. We are currently a team of 6 full-time. And I'm also leading the production side, and we have like a joint working experience of more than 49 years in engineering, prosthetics, mechanical engineer, biomedical, and also business administration, and also graphic design, fashion design. And then our marketing strategy is that we partner up with relevant stakeholders, such as your public and your private hospitals, since that not all hospitals have the capability of producing this. And we also partner with NGOs, meaning that they raise funds on behalf of their donors and all their beneficiaries, and they are able to procure from us. And also special schools. Special schools, we access a fund that is called Assistive Device Fund, where we are actually, if we are part of that database, then that's where we are able to actually utilize that fund. And also mines that we have employees that get injured while they're actually at work. So we actually partner up with them, and they're actually able to also procure from us, even your medical aid, and also financial institutions, and even individuals, the ones that are currently employed and those that are currently unemployed. And then for the past few years, we actually managed to raise over 2 million in seed granting, and also self-funded, because this started in my mom's kitchen during the times of COVID, when I have limited resources. I did not even have a 3D printer at hand. But today we are actually owning more than 10 3D printers, and we also have a workplace where we actually work from, and we produce this from scratch. And also the good thing, we are actually like a multi-awarded startup by far. We're actually recognized globally and also continentally. So that is part of our traction by far. And currently, like, we are also raising funds. The funds that we are also raising for is we are actually raising funds to actually scale the business. And also, of course, if we scale the business, we'll actually increase our revenue and also our sales. And also currently, one of our challenges, actually it's not one, but actually we have like 3 challenges within the business. One, it was access to market. Obviously, with limited access to market, we are unable to grow quicker or scale more quicker. But also the other challenge is that we have, when it's during times of load shedding, we actually delay production, because currently what we're able to do, when you come to us as a client, we are able to tell you from the word go that we are able to produce this within a week or 10 hours or 16 hours. But now if it's load shedding, it actually tends to delay our lead turnaround time. And then, but if we have like a power backup, it will make it easier for us. And then also the other challenge is limited resources such as a 3D scanner, because currently we have one 3D scanner. So the issue is that when we are on site and someone is left in the office, they are unable to actually scan other individuals that come in the office. So it means that we need to take our schedule and try to accommodate the clients based on our availability. So those are some of the challenges that currently we are having with the business, which is something that we can be able to actually overcome as time goes on. And we actually have partnered with relevant stakeholders. We have like development, and we that also assist us if we have a production, that we have mass production, but we also able to use other guys within the space that can also assist in terms of the production, but we actually share them, send them our STL files and design. So yeah, I think that's about it. All we are saying as Uhamba, we're saying Uhamba, Uhamba means mobility, let's get our people mobile. Thank you very much, guys.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Abiodun, over to you. What do you have to say?
Okay. I'm trying to pronounce your name, Mogandi. Let me use Mogandi. I think I'm cool with that. I don't want to murder your name. So well done. Brilliant initiative, I must say. Okay. Brilliant initiative. Well done. Quick one. I have a question. I listened to you when you said that, oh, there are many competitors, right? Can you share with us like two things that stands you out among the several competitors?
Okay, what sets us apart is that we actually do this full customization, meaning that a client comes to us and we are actually be able to cater according to your requirements and your specification, meaning that you are the one who's telling us that you want this to be done in purple color, you want it more flexible, you want it more lightweight. We actually involve you as a user to be part of the designing. What is also the affordability and accessibility, because we do this locally, meaning we don't have to outsource any equipment, because currently that's one of the challenges with the ones that are actually existing in the market, is that they will actually have to rely on imports, but we don't do that. We actually do this from scratch. And also currently, like our competitors, like I said, I can't like convert it into your country's currency. But what I'm saying is that, for example, you would find you would be able to procure or purchase like a prosthetic at the price of, you know, like 10,000 US dollars to 15,000 US dollars, but we're actually able to make that like 80% cheaper than what the market is actually charging. So we do have like your Michael Nell prosthetics, optics, swine ball prosthetics, and all. You have your data and optics prosthetics. Those are some of our competitors. We're actually a team of young people that are actually far ahead of them when it comes to digitalizing this and using the advanced technologies, because currently they're still using the traditional manufacturing method, whereas Uhamba, we are way ahead of them when it comes to that. And they also have like, you know, a huge experience in the space. But what we also managed to do as Uhamba, we are also not saying we are competing with you as such, but we also able to show them that we can teach them one or two. So meaning that we do also collaborate with our competitors as such, because sometimes others, they don't even have a 3D scanner.
I get
so
your point. I get your point. Thank you, Mogandi. Well done. Okay, I have two things to say. Number one, I want you to know how to manage your time when it comes to pitching. That is number one. Or two, work on your storytelling. That is that will help you to stand out when it comes to pitching. Work on your storytelling skill. That is true. The third one is like a question anyway. do you have your idea? Because in any project, and you have several competitors, I always advise for you to have protection of your own ideas. When I mean protection, digital protection, I don't know about your how you can protect it in your in your country, but I know of copyright protection. This idea that I just mentioned, my workcheck360.com, we have, before we even the world knows about it at all, the first thing we did is, after the registration, we did the copyright protection and all of that protection. Please, if you think you have competition, or even whether competitors or not, protect your ideas. That will be very important. Thank you. Well done, Mogande. Well done.
Thank you so much. Just to answer you on that on a quick one. Yes, our logos are actually trademark. We did copyright that, and also our designs are actually patented nationally. And then when we actually pitch to different stakeholders, we make them to sign the non-disclosure agreement before we can actually go in conversation with them in those boardrooms.
Okay, thank you very much, Morganzi. It's really an emotional one. I really like the idea. And I hope you're also on our community platform, because I'll be taking your names, your phone number of everyone that has pitched here today. So, Pretty, are you ready for Morganzi? What do you have to say? What's your feedback from everything?
Feedback. Hi, Sibongile.
Hi, hi.
Thank you very much for the presentation. I love the confidence and how you presented. I also agree with my co-panelists to say you just have to only just work on your storytelling, but otherwise everything you've done. I like the way that you've done the research, and also you know that what are your challenges and your competitors. And I did say I did hear that you said your product is very affordable. I know that in South Africa there is we know that there is a high rate of unemployment and people struggling. So do you have plans maybe for people who are struggling financially of a payment method, or you looking into that, whereby, because as much as you did mention that most of the ones that are provided by hospitals, they have limitation, and how your product is unique is that you do customized one. So I just wanted to find out, in terms of the payment plans, do you have something?
Yes, so what we do, we do have plans. One, we actually have a plan where before we can actually deliver, we first coach you, then you actually accept the code. Once you accept that, it's like you pay your 50%, then we actually start the work. Upon delivery, you get your actually product. But also, like, due to affordability, like you said, we have a plan that is called like a lay-by plan. So what happens, like, you are able to pay as a client, like maybe if it's 1,000 or 2,000, whatever the case may be, you lay by this until you reach a 60%. Once we receive a 60%, then we start with the production. And then once that's actually done, we actually are able to pay whatever remaining amount, while you are also able to have access to mobility and be able to go back to work. But also, we are also having conversations with Momentum and also all mutual, the financial institution guys, so that we can have sort of like a monthly premium kind of that can also cover our people, especially the one that can't afford.
Okay, thank you very much.
But also the other
I'm
thing
very
is currently we are
impressed. This
also
is very
making use. Okay, just a quick one as well. We're also making use of corporates. What they also do is like we present to them, and then they also like make us to access like CSI, corporate social investment. Then in that way, we are able to say, okay, well, maybe if the organization itself identify those entities, or we actually identify that for them, and then we give them that list, and then from the budget, we are able to produce and give it to the beneficiaries as well.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. I think you are ready for to apply to more opportunities of getting funding, as And I like the fact that you are really passionate about this, and I can tell from the energy, and that you've also, for the fact that you are approaching big companies, it is very impressive. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the feedback.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Magandi. Thank you for everyone who came today, everyone watching me, everyone listening. Thank you for everyone who pitched today. And please, 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 if you pitch today, please, and you're not on the WhatsApp group on our community, it's already pinned there in the chat. Please make sure you join us, because I'll be needing every information, the name of your project, everything necessary for those who pitched today, because this is a practice section, but this is also a selection section as well. Okay, I'm sorry for those who are unable to pitch today because time is behind us. We ought to use 1 hour 15 minutes and we have gone a little bit beyond that. But we are holding the same section on the 23rd of August, same section. So please come prepared. If you were unable to pitch today, make sure you come prepared. And I hope you've listened to every feedback, every improvement that our panelist has given, so you can implement that in yours when you're coming for the next event that will be holding on the 23rd. And don't worry, we're all here for you. Like I said, this is a safe space. We are going to walk you every step of the way. There are no wrong answers here. There are no wrong proposals here. You're not doing anything the wrong way. We are just here to just guide you through the entire process. And once more, I want to thank Deep Funding, who made all this possible. Deep Funding, like I said, funded Hawaii African Women in AI, and Deep Funding will be funding other projects coming from Hawaii as well. That is the essence of all this practice we're having, so that by the time you face the big stage, when you're facing the big guns, you're all ready for them. And thank you, AIBIA. AIBIA is our mother, is our father. They founded us. And thank you, Abiodun Alabi. I know you're a very busy woman, but you made it here. Thank you very much. And thank you so much, Pretty. Pretty just joined the community of recent from South Africa, and here she is. I really, really love your energy. Thank you, Abiodun. Thank you, Pretty. I do not take any of this for granted. And thank you to every one of us in the call, those who could not wait to the end, those who joined in the middle, those who joined from the very beginning but could not make it to the end. I really want to thank every one of you for coming. And I can't wait to see you in our next project pitching section. Thank you so much. Have a lovely and wonderful day. I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.